All right, we're good to go. Um, so let's proceed. Okay, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Uh, welcome to another awesome day and awesome time. Despite the Lagos Wahala, traffic, and all the rest of that. But we thank God for still keeping us alive. We are here today. Other tribunal or no tribunal, we are moving forward and life goes on. Life goes on. So I want to welcome, if you are watching us live here, people in Oka, I want to sincerely apologize to you. I want to apologize to you, people in Oka, because of sometimes you guys wait for us and we don't come up on time. But we have changed that pattern. So we make sure we are reaching out to you guys every time live there in Oka. And every other office you are watching us from, Enugu or wherever you are, or Asaba, you are welcome. So today we are, before we go, I would like us to just say an opening prayer before we dive into our short but powerful class for today. Father, we give you all the glory. We thank you for such a beautiful day you have given to us. We thank you for the privilege. We thank you for the opportunity to be alive. Father, let your name alone be glorified in the name of Jesus. Father, as we have gathered here to better ourselves and to get ideas on how to move our business forward, Lord, we ask that in your mercies you will step into our business and help us. Lord, you will give us divine favor, divine success, and divine connections from wherever they are in this country and beyond. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Father, as we continue, be with us and guide us. For in Jesus' powerful name we have prayed. Amen. So today we're talking about strategic real estate marketing. Strategic ones, not just doing marketing, but making sure you are strategic. And then, of course, you understand that being strategic means you need to plan, you need to look into some things you want to go into and know how to go about it. And then one thing about being strategic is that many a times it is not sudden. It doesn't happen instantly. It's something you plan, you allow it, you look at it, you take time and observe it and know how it's going. So that is why we are trying to make sure we put all these things in place. So for some of us, it might be a reminder, and for some of us, it might be the things we already know. But every time things are being reminded about, it's about you knowing what to do about it and making sure you try as much as possible to implement it. It is not enough to know something. It is important you apply it. So that's why most times reminding you about it will make you see the importance of doing that thing, oftentimes. Very, very crucial to your business. Now, let me say this before I proceed. You see, successful people in the real estate industry are not extraordinary people. They are not different than you. They don't have two heads, like our mothers will always say. So they are not extraordinary people. They are not gifted or they are not ordained by God that they will say. So if they are ordained by God, but they will say, does it mean God did not ordain you to say? Does it mean God is doing partiality here? God doesn't want a particular group of people to make success in this life. No. But successful people are people who have learned how to think different. And then, I've said this oftentimes, that it is important to understand the way you think, even as you go about marketing. Because whatever you believe, once you start believing that thing, you start seeing the possibility of achieving it. So if you say, oh, this year, I must make sure I sell at least 10 plots of land from all the estate and marketing, and you believe it. Even Jesus said, all things are possible to whom that believes. So if you believe it and say that this thing, I can sell it, your mind will start working towards how. Now, the problem is no longer if something is going to work. You start asking yourself, how is it going to work? Because if you ask yourself if it's going to work, it means there is doubt. You don't know if it's going to, there is no faith again. So when you tell yourself, or when you configure your mind that it's not easy to sell, I'm not sure I'm going to sell, your mind starts thinking that way. Because the mind is like a soil that whatever you plant, it starts germinating. It starts, giving you whatever you put into it. That's what the Bible says. Guide your heart with all diligence. So we must learn how to feed our mind with positivity, possibilities, and all that. I was with one of my guys yesterday, and the guy was just saying, "Guy, I know I'm gonna make this thing. I'll make it. Yeah, I've blown." I was looking at the guy. I was wondering. I said, "What's giving you this joy?" He said, "Guy, I know. I'm just having this feeling. I believe this, and I'm going to make it. It's going to work for me." That's the mind of possibility. And then your mind will start thinking towards how do we make it work? How do we bring it to pass? How do we do whatever we want to do? But if you keep your mind in is it going to work, then your mind start doubting it too. So that's why these things are what we need to look into to know that it is actually possible. That's the first thing. My first assignment for you today is for you to believe that first thing first, it is possible that you can make a sales. You can be a responsible, successful salesperson in the real estate industry. So you must believe it. Believe it that you can make that sales. Believe it. If you have doubt too much, walk into the mirror every time and speak to yourself and say, "I am a successful salesperson. I can sell land. I can make progress in this industry." Keep saying it and it will enter you. Now, applying this strategic real estate marketing in Nigeria involves a step-by-step approach to effectively promote properties and attract potential buyers. Now, let's talk about the breakdown of things I've listed here. Like I said, some of these things are reminders or some of these things are things we already know, but we need to be reminded of it and be encouraged to implement it in our day-to-day activity as regards to this industry. And number one I have there is market research. Of course, you can't do much without doing market research. Now, when we say market research, it doesn't mean you should go and do analysis, up and down, all those difficult and stressful stuff. No, it's about observing the trend of your locality, observing the trend of your neighborhood. What is going on in the market? What is going on in your neighborhood? What are people talking about right now? Where are people looking out for to invest? Even when you do your market research very well, you even discover that it might even shift you from real estate to another business or to implement another business into your business too. Because you're observing what is going on. You're observing where people are going to, what people want to buy now. As of 2020, during the lockdown, cryptocurrency went so high. That was a trend. Everybody was talking about cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, this one. And that was what was going. Everybody was just pushing, everybody was just investing into it. Many companies came out that period because of that particular market. And then down the line, real estate industry emerged again. So these are the things you need to look into. What is going on? Identify trends. And then even property types. Are people buying buildings now? Are people buying lands? These things will help you to know which area you need to work on, which people, for instance, you all know, of course, what's going on in Lagos. And then for South Easterners in Lagos, their focus is mostly in the Southeast. So you might be wasting time in some of the people, or you might be wasting energies when you keep marketing to them about lands in Lagos. So it's very, very important to take note of this thing. And number two is segmentation. Segmentation. Apart from us in the real estate industry, where we already have a fixed price of a particular product, let's say for a company, we already have a fixed price of a particular product from the company there, and it's just there, no negotiation. But when we do our segmentation, it can actually help us to know people we are talking with. That is why a wise business person said, never you tell your clients the price of your product. The best thing for you to do is to ask them, what is your budget? We have prices for all kinds of levels and all kinds of budgets. So which one do you want? What is your plan? What do you want to see? What do you want to use the land to do? This will make you to segment them and give them the particular product they are looking for. Because you can't be telling somebody who is looking for a product of 1.5 million naira, and because you know your segmentation very, very well, you are pushing flyers, heavy video files to their WhatsApp of product of 10 million naira or 15 million naira. So when you do your segmentation, you'll be able to know, what is this person looking for? Is it buy and build? Is it just for investment? Because many people have made this mistake of buying lands that are buy and build, where the company actually has, let's say, kind of policies saying this land must be developed in 3 years, else you sell it back. And then the people that was buying the land was buying the land just for investment purpose. They don't even have a plan for that land in the next 10 years. So you see, when the company start disturbing them, it becomes an issue. That is why you as a salesperson, a consultant, will be able to segment your people, your prospect, into different groups, age, their income level, their preferences, their location. No matter how cheap a land can be, some people will not buy it as far as it's not developed. As far as it is not in a very developed areas, they will not buy. So all these things will help you know the people you are spending some kind of energies with. When you segment them, this man is for buy and build. This man say he wants this one. So when you ask them those questions, gather information, so you're able to know the particular product to push to them. Are we together? Number 3 is now USP. I love this so much, and I apply this oftentimes in my personal business. You see, clients and customers sometimes can be very, very stressful and very, very funny people. The client can come into your office and say, how much is this? And you tell the client, this thing is 5,000 naira. The client will be like, no, for what? I used to buy it here for 2,000 naira. Why are we saying on 5,000 naira? It's too expensive. I'm not buying. And they will leave. Sometimes that same client that told you, I saw this thing in 2,000 naira somewhere else, will still come back to your office to buy it for 5K. And it's not as if they are lying. They saw it for 2K. They are not lying. But they'll still come back to you. Why it is possible is because of this principle called USP, unique selling proposition. When you have something unique to offer, when you have something different to offer. So what does your product has to offer? That is why any estate you are marketing, either a company or whatever, look out for the unique. What distinguishes this particular product from the rest of the ones you are selling? If somebody wants to buy land in Asaba, do you know that we have over 50 companies selling land in Asaba? We have many of them, the same price, the same allocation. So what is not unique about your own? Your own might even be as small as a bag of rice. Your own might be as small as recharge card that makes you stand out from them and makes you have an advantage. This is where this unique selling proposition comes in. Your own can be about instant allocation. Your own can be about installment payment. So these things are what makes your product unique. And you have to make sure you share to them. Now, because listen, every client, every prospect have about more than 5 options of that same product. People they want to buy it from. They have many options. They have many realtors. They have many companies that have been marketing to them. So they're looking out for what is making this one so special. And that is why whenever you meet a prospect or a client, you must not waste your time in sharing this USP. It's important to share this USP speedily. So they will see that, this guy, there's some benefit to if I buy this land, now they'll give me 2 bags of cement. They'll give me, all those things matters, no matter how small it is. So share it quickly. If you buy this land now, instant allocation. You can start bidding immediately. That's our own unique selling proposition. Other people can be telling you, if you buy, wait for 3 years or 2 years. Our own is buy now, you build now, whatever you want to do now. Even if you buy now, a company will help you get an architect. So all these things are USPs in your property. So let me give an instance. Now let's say I'm going to buy a particular product. And somebody's telling me, okay, sir, this product you want to buy is also amount, and that's just it. And I went to another office, and the person told me it's still the same amount, but if you buy from here, we'll give you free delivery. That's USP. That's something unique. That's an advantage for me. I want to buy from them. Like I have a particular company that I work for. There's one that they have good quality products, powerful printings, high quality. They're in Ikeja. Now, before I send them a product, it means first of all, I'll send it to them on WhatsApp. And then they will take their time because they have so many customers. They'll take their time, maybe 1 week, 2 weeks before they're done with my job. And then they will not deliver it to a dispatch rider, or I'll go and pick it up. So I'll always pay maybe extra 5,000 naira to pick it up. Then there's another one here at Elasa. Those ones too, almost the same thing. They have good printing. They're very, very good. Sometimes they're more expensive and they will still stress me. I will come and pick it up. I will look for somebody that will go and pick it up and all the rest of that. And then sometimes even delays to the same delay. We have other jobs. There's another one I have in a solo. Among these 2 other companies, their own printing is lower. It's not to be compared to their own. But those ones, one thing that is so unique about them is affordable. They're straight to the point. To tell you the price, that's it, no negotiation. That's a fixed price. No, don't negotiate here. Other people can negotiate with them. But this one is just fixed price, no negotiation, and fast pickup. So whenever I have urgent jobs, I know I've delayed my clients for, I'll go to the summer. Because I know that they will call me in the next hours. Come and pick it up, it's ready. Other one, I'll be the one calling them. When is it ready? Should I come? This one will send me a text. Your job is ready for pickup. So there's something unique about them. It always pushes me to that place. I said, no, let me go here because I want something urgent. So there must be something. Now, you might say, we are working with a company, so whatever company gives us, we give to our clients. No, you can go beyond. This is what makes you different from other realtors. You can go beyond by applying your own unique selling proposition, applying something there. Even if it means taking away from your commission a little bit percentage to get something that will make your own unique, do that. So these things is what makes you different from other people. Number 4 I have there is clear messaging. Clear messaging. Develop clear and concise messages that communicate the value of the properties. Use simple language that resonates with your target audience. You don't come to marketing and you're speaking big grammar. Nobody cares about that grammar. Nobody cares about that grammar. When they speak to some of grammars in the tribunal, where you don't understand what's going on. They're speaking, and the case in section 104, 3.5, the tribunal is saying, the other things that people don't understand, they're always speaking long grammar for hours throughout the whole day, just trying to pass out a judgment. So you don't come and speak too much grammar when you are marketing. Go straight to the point. Make it simple. How much? This one. Look at. Simple. And, many a times, even in my businesses and everything I do, I love things to be easy. Because I wonder how people go through difficulty trying to buy from you. Now, I have a particular seller of a product where anytime I want to buy things from her, now, for instance, I have a WhatsApp number and I have an Instagram page. So let's say I see something on Instagram, on her page. I'll copy it and go to her WhatsApp and say, please, I want to buy this thing. You know what she will tell me? She'll tell me something like, okay, that one is not available for now. Please go back to our Instagram page and choose anyone you want and come back again. Now, I'm not expecting, why don't you send me the ones you have available? So I will not go there and pick another one again. Tell me it's not available. Go back again. People just do business easily. Show me the ones you have available. I'll pick from there if I like it and proceed to payment. But you always tell me, go back to my Instagram, check the one you want, come back. I say, people, are they really that wise? Yesterday, I sat down in my office and from 9 o'clock in the morning, I sat down till 6 p.m., I was on my laptop trying to set up something. Many websites I was going to was just difficult, stressful, confusing, here and there. I said, what kind of thing is this one? For a whole day, I was doing that same thing. And it was not working. I decided to leave all of them. And I applied for one. Well, that one, within 20 minutes, I was done. I said, why can't people just make things easy? People are coming here, you are stressing them. Everybody is not a tech person or a code person that wants to go here, go here, go here, go here, go here. No. So that is why, whatever you're doing in your business, make it simple. Make it very, very simple. If terms and condition of the company is complicated to your client, let's say the grammar there is too much in the policy. The company can call lawyer now. They'll create terms and conditions, create policies. They'll be speaking big grammar there that people don't understand. Look at it yourself. Look at it. Summarize that grammar they're speaking and send it to your client as a WhatsApp message. See, look at what these people are saying. In 3 years' time, you buy this one. In 3 years' time, you build. Look at what they are saying here. So you don't make it easy for the person, because when the person is saying all those long grammar, in the book, I say, is something very simple, but because of the grammar, you think this thing is very, very tedious, or is something that we cannot even venture into. So that is why clear messaging is very, very important. Even when you are marketing online, or when you meet people, just talk to them easily. How much is the land? What is involved? Clear messaging. Let them understand everything in simple terms. So I don't go and speak too much grammar and then no results. Number 5 I have there is digital presence. Of course, we cannot, remember we're talking about real estate marketing strategically. How to market strategically. We cannot overemphasize on this one. Since 2020, 2019, we have been on this, you must have digital presence. You must have. You must have. Digital presence is crucial, is expedient, And although many a times, the company cover up for us, because trust me, most clients we are sending these Vatican videos to, they always go back to Google to go and search to be sure who are these people. And of course, they will always see us there. So digital presence is something you cannot do without. It's something you cannot do without. We all have friends, old school associations, classmates, schoolmates. We have friends and all that. And for us that are in Lagos, some of them are abroad, some of them are somewhere, some of them are in Owerri, some of them are in South, some of them are in Ogun State and different places that they don't even know where we are. But social media, the Facebook can help you connect to them, and they will see what you are doing, patronize you. So digital presence is something we cannot overemphasize. At the same time, even while doing that, make sure it's easy. Like I said, user friendly. Whatever you're doing complicating does not make you look does not make you look valued. And some people be like, let this thing be sophisticated. It doesn't make you, clients don't care how sophisticated you are. People want things to be easy for them, and they just buy what they want to buy and move on to the next thing they have for that day. So digital presence is something you can't do without in our world. And of course, I've shared it with so many people that, okay, let's say you are busy with your business, you have what you're doing that you're not able to be active digitally. You can engage your children. You can engage your children to help you do it, to help you do these things. It can bring results that you don't even expect. So you can leverage on your children or people around you to help you, always make sure you're just there, no matter what. At least you're just active there. Personally, I have people I employ that are helping me, these things. It's not everything I can do. So I have people, the other time I have one of my friends, I say, handle this page from just be posting things some small time, anytime I send you anything. So I'll just be active there and have that digital presence there. It's very important. Number 6 is, of course, when you're trying to be online digitally, you must have high quality visuals, which I have here. Both on the WhatsApp group, always make sure you demand for high quality visuals, videos, and pictures. These things are things you send to your clients. It helps you have credibility and make it, it makes it appealing for them to watch it. There's some things we do on the site when we go to record videos, record drone. Sometimes even the physical eyes may not be that sweet, but the picture or the video make it fine and beautiful. So leverage on high quality visuals while doing your marketing. You want to post anything, make sure it has good quality. Make sure it's not blur. You want to post a video, make sure it's good. The sound is okay. They can hear you. Okay, you want to make a video by yourself, make sure where you are is not noisy. You can't be doing a video at Sele, that you want to use for marketing. Where you be hearing, oh, show Jojo Eleba, this one, CMS. That is a very noisy thing to do. So you must make sure all these qualities are in place for you to be able to achieve strategic real estate marketing. These things are things you need to do. Number 7 I have there is content creation. Okay, so don't wait till the company sends you a video. You can create yours. So leverage on tools like some phone tools, CapCut, TikTok, all those things, WhatsApp status. Create your own content. There's one time I shared about video editing. I did a video editing class here, how you can use your phone to edit videos that you want to post. So content creation is another thing. And like I said, our people, neighbors, children are wizards already on these things. They know what to do with it. Just give them what you want them to do, and they will do it for you. These things are things that can give you, information. This content creation is beyond video and pictures. You can do write-up also. It just can be about writing. Just can be about writing, where you can just go up now and say, okay, you all have seen the first 100 days of our dear president, how he's going and how he's looking. The remaining 7 to 8 years is not promising based on what we are seeing now. The hope they promise us is not hopeful at all. Our advice, you invest your money in real estate buy land, call me for more information, save your money somewhere, invest somewhere. Those things can be content creations you are creating. What? Infographics. Infographics is about, kind of graphic design stuffs. Infographics. So it means information graphics. Graphics that has information. So you can just use Canva like a free tool, put a picture there, an estate name, price. Those things are infographics. So that's number 7, content creation. These are the ways to market strategically. Number 8 is virtual tours. Yes, this one is also something very, very powerful you can do. Giving your clients virtual tours to your properties. Okay, where you have a client in abroad, and they don't want to send their brother or sister. They don't even want to let anybody know they are buying land. So how do you make them know that the land you are selling is actually real and actually good? So virtual tours can help do that. Based on, okay, sir, since you are here, I'll be in the site by so time. So call me. I'm going to the site. Let's do a video call. Let me show you around what the place looks like, what the land looks like, the neighborhood, what it looks like. And you can be doing the video call with the person. Or if the person will permit, you can just record the video, everything, and send to the person for them to see what it means. So it has a way of, like I said, not being stressful, not disturbing or cracking the brain. How do we go for inspection? Who is going to buy fuel? Who is going to drive? Who is going to do this one? Are we going to eat? So those things can be stressful. And then number 9 is email marketing. Email marketing. Although this one is a little bit higher for some of us, but this one is also okay. That's why most times you check your emails, you are seeing companies you don't even know sending you messages. You're wondering how did this one start? This is our email marketing. Email marketing. Very, very important aspect of this marketing also. Email marketing is something strong. These are things that you can, even though you cannot do it because of how occupied you are, because I used to think many years back why some of our parents were not able to use some things like some phones and all that. Until now, I began to discover it. And when you are so busy with some things, so busy with work, TikTok and Facebook will not be what you're thinking about. You're thinking about how to bring food on the table. So while the children are there busy with TikTok and Facebook, you're there thinking about how to pay their school fees. So it might make you not to know how to use the TikTok and Facebook because you are busy with other things. So you can leverage on it. Tell your children to learn all these things. They can help you and, do it for you. And then number 10 is networking. This is so powerful. Networking. Of course, we do that. Yes, and that's important. You go for seminars, you go for conferences, network with people. Well, a man said the most powerful and effective means of advertising and marketing is one-on-one. Hello, my name is Success. Look at what I do. I'm into real estate. That is the most effective one because I will never forget you. I will never forget what you told me. But Facebook, I can skip. Instagram, WhatsApp, I can just move on. When we talk, let's say we meet in a church, we meet in a conference, we are somewhere in a meeting, and say, look, I'm into land. I sell land in case you want to buy land. That's networking. Networking with people, meet people, connect with potential people. Even co-realtors can help you or refer you to people. Somebody can call and say, I have a client looking for land in Enugu. Do you have any land in Enugu? Yes, I have. How much is my own court? Find me a small court at least. And the land is sold, you are making, even if it's 20,000 naira, it is something that can help you for that week. So networking is important. Networking is important. As I am here in Lagos, I have people working for me in Owerri. I have people working for me in Lagos, Enugu, not because I employ them, but because we are networking. So I have a job. I just call them, Alpha, bro, you have a job. Are you free this day? Yes, I'm free on that day. I'll send you money. Please help me and go and represent me in this particular place. Cover up for me, and that's it. And the client is paying me. So this is something we cannot do without. You can't make huge or powerful, long-lasting progress alone. As a word that said, if you want to move fast, walk alone. But if you want to move far, go far, work with people. When you work with people, you don't even know how far you have gone. And it's not stressful. People are gisting, discussing, talking. Before you know it, you're in Ogun State. But if you want to go alone, only Oshodi. Should be very, very far. No matter how fast you're working, should be very, very far for you. Be like, we don't even get to HOD. But when you're working with somebody that be discussing, you don't even know when you reach your state. Be like, I've gone far. It happens. So when you work, and it's streamless, it's stressless, it's simple because you are working with people. So networking is something good. And look at, for instance, events, seminars, exhibitions, all these places are places you meet people and connect with them, learn from them. This is also how you can learn, like in this life. That's why I don't take anybody for granted. I don't despise anybody because we're a world full of we're a world full of knowledge. You don't know it all. There are other people that know some things. That just by talking with them, they'll tell you, look, do this in this way. And you'll be shocked, you'll be amazed. Like one day I was in a particular conference and we were working. I was live streaming for that. That was a bank, like Wema Bank. And then because it was a live section, the speaker was supposed to fly from Lagos to Benin. They canceled the flight, so I had to go live. So as I was there, that means I was using my phone to connect to the internet, to the laptop. And some people were calling me. Anytime I call, the video will hang because they have breached the network. So I said, I don't know what to do. If I put it on a flight mode, to know what do I do? The guy behind me, one guy employed that was working for me. So let me help you. I had to click something on my phone and put the phone on call forwarding. No matter what you call me, it will not enter. It will not go. The third number does not exist. And my internet was still going. I was so amazed. I said, I never knew this one. And I've been suffering here. This is why people can expose you. People can open your eyes. No, this was how we taught ourselves. We were 3 or 4 of us in the media team that was working. So the first guy was the one that told me, look at this, you can do it this way. Now, even the other guy was like, are you serious? I never knew about this thing. We were shocked. So we learned that one, how to block people from calling us and forwarding it. Now, the other guy, I was busy because anytime I want to install a software, I have to go from the downloading file. I'll do a lot of process, long process and stressful one. No, it's not that way. The other guy said, it's not that way. Look, I just copy this one and paste here. It will enter. I carry my hand for it. I say, what? For years, I never knew about that. That in a software, like for instance, all the software is used for editing. You can just copy it and put it somewhere in the other laptop. It will now upload there immediately. Instead of you going through the process of starting afresh to install. That thing was a shocking news to me. And that is how it is. So this is why we learn, and even they learned from me too. I showed them some things. This is how we learn from each other. So imagine I was not in that conference. I didn't know them. I will still be what I have. I will still have what I have. They'll still have what they have their own. But when you talk with people, you learn more things. You learn how they talk. You learn how do you even say this to this man? That man is a difficult man. I look at how I entered the man. I went to his office, blah, blah. You learn from there, get that experience and push on. Like one day I was in a particular class in a particular company. And I was teaching them about marketing too. And then one guy said, I mentioned a particular place. We mentioned a particular market like pharmaceutical market in Ireland or something. So one guy gave an idea and said, please, that even though we want to go to that area to market, that we should also be careful that business guys there are skeptical with people, no matter who you are, whether you are a marketer or whatever. They're so skeptical to people because he said most of them are selling illegal drugs, like all these tramadol and other types of drugs. And then he said that when all these law enforcement agencies are coming, they come with mufti, they come like even clients to deceive them and to catch them. So if you go there and you say things anyhow, you can miss out. You can be a suspect, even though you came to market to them. So he says we should be careful how we talk to that place. They don't like noise. So that I said, wow, that's a good experience. So these things are possible by networking with people. You learn what is going on. You learn from their experience and what they have been through. Number 11 is local partnerships. Of course, local partnership where you can collaborate. You can go to a particular company and tell them, I have a client coming to buy 10 plots. How much are you going to give me apart from my commission? So partnership, collaboration, these things. For instance, you can, because we are the foundation, that is why it might not really be that easy because our own is land. Everything starts with the land. You want to build, it starts with the land. You want to buy gates, you don't get land first. You want to buy cement, do you have the land? You want to do the interior decoration, do you have land? Whatever you want to do, you want to buy chair, do you have land? But these other people are people that cannot partner with us. Oh, you sell land, you sell building. So somebody that sells cement can come and tell you, oh, you sell land. Please, anybody that buys land from you, tell the person that sells cement in case the person wants to start building. These are the collaboration we're talking about, partnership. Look at how much I will give you if they come from you. So these are the things, that can go on and on. You can even build a flow from here. Meeting people that says sand, cement. So when a client is buying from you, you're telling them, I have a shop log that if you buy sand from or buy cement from, they will give you good services. They go to that person from your referral. And the people are paying you because you're referring them to other businesses. So these things, there are two ways. You can make money, they can make money. So local partnerships are important. Everything that you want it to do well in this life must be involved with partnership. Partnership is so crucial. Partnership is something that can help you. Even though most times when you want to partner with, you can do it alone. But when you partner with people, it makes the work easy for you. Make the work stress-free for you, and you achieve more results. Number 12 is customer testimonials. Remember, we're talking about how to market real estate strategically. Then, if you must do that, you cannot joke with customer testimonials. You must share positive feedback. When people buy and they are located to their land and they start building, snap the building, post it. One of our clients just started building. One of our clients just did this one. Those things are important testimonials we cannot do without. They are important testimonials we cannot do without. Very, very important. We can't do without them. We can't do without them. So post customers' testimonials. They give you positive feedback. Post these things. And that is why I always say this. Don't just post estates that are for sale and they are currently selling. Also post the ones that are sold out. Those things are feedback. The guy or the man or the woman doing shakara for you, I don't want to buy, I will buy. I don't want to buy, I will look for when I will buy. I will buy when I want to buy. Blah, 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 blah. Those people doing shakara for you and all those things, when they are seeing that the land you are marketing to them has been sold out, they know this person is selling. No. Even though it's not only you that is selling. As far as, even though you're not selling anything, post it. It's sold out. Phase 2 is sold out. Post. Tell them, that land I'm telling you is sold out. They're free selling this. It's not available again. It's sold out too. Let them be aware. Those things are feedback. They are testimonials. It shows something is happening without them. And they want to now invest. So it's sold out. It's no longer available. They are finished buying it. They finished buying the land? Yes, of course. Always let them know is a good way to market strategically. And number 13, mobile-friendly approach. This is about people that are doing online marketing. Ensure your website and marketing materials are mobile responsive. Like I was giving you an instance of my suffering yesterday, trying to do something, and it was just stressful from year to year, from year to year. It was not really something funny at all. It was too stressful to do and to finish. So mobile-friendly approach. Whatever you're doing online, it must be easy for people to access and simple for people to see. And I think, is that my last one? I see another one. And then, okay, this is about online too. There's something we call SEO. People that do online marketing, search engine optimization. This is about, it's called search engine optimization. This is about when people type your name online. When people type the name of your estate online, is it there? So this one has to do with more of the company now. If you don't have a personal company or a personal business. For instance, now, if you go to Google and type Vatican Garden Estate, it will appear. This is the work of this is what's making it to appear. SEO, search engine. So whenever you type those things, it pops out. It's there. So these things are important things that makes people see what you are doing and to be able to patronize you. And then 15 is the same thing. We don't need to spend time on this ones. Tracking, analytical and tracking. These are online stuff. Using these tools to do more of websites stuff. Now, why it's important that you can know it is also, it can also help you. Let's say somebody's working on a website for you. So when they are talking about, when you need to do analyticals and tracking or SEO, you understand what they're talking about. That is about making your website to have visibility. And okay, local culture and language. Respect, incorporate local culture and languages into your marketing materials for better resonance. Sometimes you must not use English. You can speak Igbo, you can speak Pidgin, as far as that's what the person is comfortable with. It makes it to have a better resonance. You go into a place, unless you are going to meet an Oba where everybody's lying down to greet. You cannot go there and be wearing suit, lie down too and greet him. So there will be a better understanding, a better resonance, no limitation in your communication. So local culture and language is something you can do very powerful. When you want to market to an Hausa man and you're speaking English, it's different when you're speaking Hausa. It's different. This is where this thing comes in and play a very vital role. Local culture and language can help you. Open houses and events. You can organize one where you can say all your street members should come and know what you do. You showcase your property in person. All these ones are more of what people used to do, open houses and events. So most times when we at CPLAT do an event, like say a seminar or big event, something end of the year or whatever, it's not really because you just want to do it, because we need to also create awareness. For instance, you can have a neighbor that wants to join you for the conference or the seminar. They get to know what you are doing and they register, they join from there. So these open houses and events are something you can actually plan. You can say, okay, you must not even do it very big. You can say, okay, in my church, in my men's fellowship, I want to come and share with you people something very, very important. So to support our meeting for that day, I'm going to bring water. I'm going to bring the food to support our meeting. And then they give you the platform. You come and tell them about what you do. Showcase your properties. You people should come and invest. It's not only church that should be doing. Come and buy land. Let's buy land for the church. Those things are part of open houses and events. And then, in summary, remember, this is what I always say every time. Consistency is key in real estate marketing. Continuous adapt your strategies based on market changes and feedback to effectively reach and engage potential buyers in Nigeria. So there's a place for consistency. I usually give these examples and illustration where I say, let's say you started selling land last year or last 2 years, and then you have not made any sales yet. And you have been creating awareness by going to estate launch, seminars. People are seeing your posts, they are seeing what you are doing. Unless it's somebody like me now, I want to invest into property and I don't have the money now. But because I have your contact, I used to see what you do and what you post. And because I don't have the money, I'll say, whenever I'm ready for you. So my question is always something like, if you quit now, or if you stop now, and in the next 2 years, and I get the money, and I want to buy. So my question is, will you still be there? Or will you start afresh, start looking for land to sell for me? That is why I tell people that this industry, as far as you're doing more of consultancy, more of marketing, and as a realtor, is not something you might fully depend on only. But before you start, it's something you need to have other businesses you are doing alongside with it, so that you can be relevant. You can always be there every time they call upon you. It's not when somebody wants to now buy from you, I'm telling them, oh, I don't even know the company I will call now. I'm no longer, let me make a call and get back to you. Those things are not professional and they are not effective. So you must be consistent, be there in season, out of season. Let people just know this guy, anytime you go to him, you can get, a solid, original property from him without issues. He has been there, he has been doing it for over 10 years, for over 20 years. And that will be the success story of your business. So that brings me to the end of my class today. I hope with these few points of mine, I was able to convince you that you can actually market strategically. Think, like I said earlier, one of the things I said first was successful people are not people that are extraordinary. They are people that knows or that have learned how to think differently. They look out for what can I do? What can I do to make this thing work this way or that way? And then you cannot apply all the things I've shared now, and you cannot express all the things I've shared now until you go out. until you leave your comfort zone, until you go out to meet people and talk to them about what you do, then you cannot expect any sale. There is no sales without advertising. Don't expect sales without advertising. Now, you might be saying, advertise, I don't have money. You must not use money. You can use your mouth. You can go and meet people one-on-one. Many of the strong clients I have today and companies I work for today are people that I met somewhere. I went to them, I called them, I went to them. They don't really come to me. Other ones are the ones coming to me. So you must go out. You must go out. So just to make a recap of the things we talked about, the points we talked about. From number one, we talked about market research, making market research. Number two, we talked about segmentation, dividing people from different places. This man is a budget of 10 million naira. This one can only afford 2 million naira. This one is 3 million. So let's segment them. Number three, USP, unique selling proposition, applying something unique, something you can just do extra for your business. Number four, clear messaging, make it clear, concise, direct. Digital presence, being online, high quality visuals. But when you're online, use something that has quality, not something that is blurry. 7, content creation, create content, post pictures, write up something, whatever is going on from there, pick up something you can write and market your business. Number 8, visual tours. You can make live calls with your client or send them a video that will make them not to stress themselves to come to that particular site to see the property. Number 9, email marketing. Use email to send people sometimes. If you have anybody that can do it for you, build it. Do some advert on that. It can also give you potential clients. Number 10, networking. Although one thing about email marketing is that social media is like taking over from it very, very well. Like it's more than what people do often. Yeah, it's personal contacts. Some people buy email addresses. Just pay some people, they send you emails. Some people used to buy. There's a way they do it online. Those are the way you buy followers and get people to view your post. Some people buy email addresses. But for me, I don't, because I've not really engaged myself in that email market. So I don't. Yes. Yeah, no, yeah, of course. Email marketing, yeah, they will get it. But the question now is, will they respond? Exactly. So exactly. So most of them are just where you submitted your email somewhere, or maybe where you put your email online somewhere. So those things, that's how it works. You know, that's how it works. But most times people prefer more of social media, Facebook, see some things you buy there, online stores. Number 10, networking. When you network, you get people, you learn more, you get more ideas. 11, local partnership, partner with people. You can split money. You can split profits, split commission, just to make sure you achieve results instead of delaying